Before the Clean Water Act of 1972, pollutants were commonly discharged to rivers and lakes in the United States. Some of these pollutants traveled through the water, down to the bottom, and got stuck on the sediments. Over time, the concentrations built up. Many of these pollutants were banned in the 1970s because of their toxicity, but the built-up concentrations could continue to act as a source. Now, the Superfund program was created in 1980 to identify the areas in the environment that were contaminated the worst by these past practices. Since the beginning of the program, 829 sites with contaminated sediment have been identified. Over this same time, only 143 have been cleaned up. My research as a graduate student focuses on the development of a new type of sampler that will help us clean up these sites. The sampler, which is made of a simple sheet of plastic that can be bought at any hardware store, is mounted into a metal frame and then pushed into the contaminated sediment. The plastic accumulates the pollutants in its surroundings, similar to the way an animal would. I use these samplers to measure the concentration of pollutants in different areas, and try to predict the concentration an animal, like a worm, clam, or fish, is exposed to in that environment. By using many of these samplers in the contaminated water body, we can also identify the areas that pose the highest risk to animals, so we can focus our cleanup efforts where it matters most.